All right, hello and welcome to the Swamps. Before we get started today, I would just like to give a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me. I've officially reached 200 subscribers. Oh my god, this is my second time filming this and I'm still on the verge of tears. I cannot express how grateful I am to each and every single one of you. Sending so much love to all of you. So, today we're going to be doing a tarot reading on what people love about you, and there's not much more to say about that. Let's get started. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. All right, let's go, guys. Hello, pile number 1. This is your tarot reading for what people love about you. You chose the jade. And when I said this, I thought about this beautiful white jade cat that my grandmother owns. I don't know why, I just did. Perhaps you're very seasoned. That's sort of something that kind of comes to mind with that. So we're going to start, as usual, with your oracle cards, and then we'll get into your tarot cards. I have a lot of oracle cards today, so bear with me here. I actually really love the oracle cards. They are just so helpful. If you read tarot, you know, but they're just lovely. Okay, so I just heard like you when I said lovely. So right off the bat, we got a message that people think you are lovely. And they love that about you. All right, let's get into your oracle cards. Your first oracle card is fulfillment with Saturn and Sagittarius. Your second oracle card is teacher. I'm only going to read the light attributes today since the prompt is what people love about you. So light attributes: ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Interesting. These two cards already kind of go together because this man just seems like an intellectual. There's just like, it looks like, I don't know what this is, but it looks like, when I first saw it, it looked like a, what are they called? Like an equation. And it looks like he's earned money for his wits. That's sort of what I perceived from that. Let's get into your third oracle card. Oops. Got so many oracle cards today. Your third oracle card is, oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I did not do that on purpose. It's Jade, be the bigger person. So when I read that card, I heard you are the bigger person. So we'll get into all this once everything's flipped. So your next oracle card is emotion with cucumber and Cancer and the number 4. Your next oracle card is empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. And your last oracle card is Venus in Gemini with flattery. Okay, so there is a lot here, obviously because I pulled so many cards, but there's a lot here, like a lot of different things that people love about you. And something that I'm picking up on is that you're very knowledgeable. But interestingly, this isn't in a conventional way. I feel like this person, or I guess you're a very knowledgeable person when it comes to like emotions and the mental space and like keeping it under control is something that I heard. So I feel like sorry, I keep wanting to say this person when I'm talking to you. I feel like you are somebody who is like, I heard like, okay, so don't take this the wrong way, but I heard Buddha. So I feel like you give like a Buddha aura in the sense that you're very zen. You're very in control of yourself. And like, I think that's where this bigger person is coming from. Like, you are the bigger person, even in situations that can be very like I heard humiliating, which is very interesting. So like, let's say that you are in a situation where you have been humiliated in front of a classroom. You're not the type of person to run out the door crying. You're the type of person to take a deep breath, sit back down, and just move on with your life. And I think that's like something where this card is coming in. You're very fulfilled with this. This aspect about you, being in control of your emotions, is very fulfilling. And people really love this about you because this makes you like a very mature person to be around. That's what I was saying with this crystal coming out. You're very seasoned. You're a very seasoned person. And this is like, not everybody is like that. Okay, not everybody is emotionally in control, and I can vouch for that completely because I am a Cancer and I am very moody, and I would love to be more in control of my emotions, but I'm not. I mean, I'm working on it, obviously, but I would love to just have that be more easier for me, and I think other people feel similarly with you. I feel like that's why this teacher card is coming out. To other people, you are like a teacher. You are like a teacher when it comes to being in control of your emotions. People wish that they could be as empowered and as fulfilled as you are from your ability to be emotionally stable. That's like insane to me. Like, that's such a beautiful thing for people to be picking up on, because like, I feel like we all need that person in our life. We all need somebody who's emotionally stable. They're like the rock. I just heard like they're like the rock of the group. They're the anchor of the group. They keep us grounded. They keep us like, they keep the show together is something that I heard. So like, you're a very important part of your friend group, of your family dynamic, so on and so forth, in the sense that you keep it together. When there's utter chaos around you, you're the person that calms the storm, is something that I just heard. You're very like zen, like you're very chill. Like, oh, man, I would love to hang out with you. Let's get into your tarot cards. So your first card is the Eight of Pentacles, which to me suggests that this isn't necessarily a quality that comes super easy to you, or you weren't just born this way. This is something that you had to work for. Conversely, I think this could just be another message of, there's so many cards, of what people love about you, in the sense that they really love that you're a hard worker. They love that you put your all in. Let's see your next oracle card. We have the Four of Swords coming in. So there is an interesting message with both of these cards. And that message is that you're a hard worker, but you know when to stop. And this sort of just goes back to pretty much everything I've been saying. This can go with your emotions as well. Like, you know when to express your emotions, and you know when to withhold expressing your emotions, as well as you know when to put forth a lot of work and a lot of energy, but you also know when to quit, which is just really good. And I think that that goes back to this teacher card again, is that you are somebody who teaches others, not directly, but through your actions. Your friend group, your family, the people around you, they love this about you because you're just really helpful to be around in that sense. I think I'm going to pull some charms now. Interesting. When I saw this charm, I heard fulfillment again. Oh, where did it go? Oh, I dropped it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. When I saw this charm, I heard fulfillment again. I'm not quite sure why. Another message from this charm could also be that you're a very unique person. You don't, like, whatever it is that you do in your life, you're one of a kind at that. Perhaps it could go back to what we're talking about here. Perhaps you're just very unique in your social group because you are so emotionally stable. Maybe you're around a lot of people who aren't emotionally stable. I don't really know. But yeah, you're a very unique person. For some of you, you're very confident. I just heard a ray of sunshine. So that could also go back to, again, what I've been saying here. You are somebody who keeps it together, and perhaps that is through positivity. Perhaps you're a very positive person who keeps the group together with your positivity. And this charm is just a confirmation with what I'm saying. You give this Buddha Zen energy. You have a lot of calmness to you. You are, again, I heard it, you're the rock. You are the rock of the group. You keep things stable. And lastly, we have a flamingo. So perhaps you are also very fashionable. That's something that I think about when I see flamingos. You could also just be very graceful, which again goes back to everything that I've been saying. You're very emotionally graceful, and people learn from this. Especially, interesting message, especially if you have kids. Your kids are going to learn from this emotional stability that you show. Actions speak louder than words is what I just heard. And people really appreciate how put together and how, what's the word I'm looking for? Like stable you are. And that could be in more ways than one. It doesn't have to just be emotionally stable. It could also be financially stable, or I just heard a weird one, like spiritually stable. Perhaps you have a really good balance on spirituality. Things like that. It doesn't have to just be emotions, but emotions is coming out strong here. So I do believe that that's part of it as well. That's all I'm really getting here. I hope you found this reading helpful. Thank you for watching this tarot reading. And if you wish to support my channel, please subscribe. And once again, thank you. Hello, pile number 2. This is your tarot reading for what people love about you. You chose the amber. It's a very pretty crystal and very old. So today I did a lot of oracle cards. We're going to get into those first, as we usually do. I just wanted to warn you because there are a lot, and I didn't really realize how much of a handful this would be. Right off the bat with me saying that, I feel like you're somebody who can handle a lot. Or that you just take on a lot. But we're going to get into the cards. Okay, let's get these all nice and together. All right, let's get started. Your first oracle card is Friendship with the Moon in Cancer. Your next oracle card is Queen. I'm just going to read the light attributes today since the prompt is what people love about you. So light attributes. Radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. You've got Carnelian, feed your creativity. When I pulled that card, I heard you are a muse. Just wanted to say that before I forget. You've got Regeneration with Aries 17 in Tarragon. And then you have Root Chakra. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well in the physical world. And your last oracle card is Secrets with Venus in Scorpio. Okay, so with these two cards, I want to say that a lot of, what your friends in particularly love about you is that you can keep a secret. This group can definitely keep a secret. And so, like, I don't think a lot of people fully understand just how great that is. That means that they trust you. That means that your friends love that they can trust you. That's the first thing I'm getting right off the bat. The next thing that I'm getting is that you guys are, like, to be honest with you, the main takeaway, I'm just going to sum it up right away and then I'll go into detail. The main takeaway I'm getting from all of your oracle cards is that you're a good friend. They really feel like the people around you really love that you're a good friend. You're somebody that they can trust. You're somebody that they can talk to. You're somebody that they can go to in a time of need. You're somebody that, like, I just heard, like, you could have, like, a girls' night out. You don't have to be a girl for that, but, like, in the sense that you could have, like, a day out with you. They could have a day out with you to, like, relax and rejuvenate and regenerate. And on top of it all, you're very grounded. You're a very grounded friend. I just heard that you can bring your friend group back down to earth. Maybe you have a lot of, out there friends. I don't know what other way to phrase it, but they're, like, out there. And you're just you have an energy that can just kind of bring them back down to reality. And they love that about you. They love that you can there's, like, a level of honesty with this group. I feel like you're brutally honest. Maybe not brutally, but you're pretty honest. You don't really sugarcoat it, is something that I'm getting from this group. And the interesting thing is, I feel like, I don't know if you're an artist yourself. You may be. But if you're not, then you are the art. It's kind of what I'm getting here. If you're not an artist, you are the art. You are the inspiration. You are a muse. Like, that's what I heard earlier. You are a muse to your friend group or whoever is coming through to this reading. And people really love that about you. People love that you are this, like, creative spirit. Even if you're not doing the creating, you're creating an energy that people really enjoy. This is really beautiful energy. This is, like, truly queen energy. I'm really glad that queen card came out because, yes, it just makes perfect sense. Even with this, if this queen card didn't come out, there would still be a royal energy to this group, especially with this red. There's, like, red coming out. And even with the queen, there's, like, a lot of red here. That makes me also feel like you have this intensity to you, this passion, more so than intensity. It's more of a passion. I feel like that's probably where this ability to keep secrets comes from as well, is the fact that you don't take that stuff lightly. You are very passionate about your friends, and they love this about you. I'm ready to get into your tarot cards now. So the first card coming out is Strength. So what I think this is referring to is that you are somebody, it sort of comes back to this root chakra card. You're somebody that keeps everybody down to earth. And that takes a lot of strength, more so mentally than anything. I feel like this group is very mentally strong. And I think that goes back to the friendship and the secrets card. I feel as though that it takes a mentally strong person to be good at keeping secrets. You're not somebody. I just got a really weird image with this card. This is you, and this is, like, the secret. Like, you're, like, guarding the secret here. That's sort of what I saw for a second there. Like, you are somebody who, if someone tells you a secret, you will keep that locked away, and it will not come out unless, of course, like, the person who told you that secret, changes their mind or whatever. You're somebody who can keep a good secret, and for some reason that's coming in, like, the strongest for me here. I feel like this has to do, again, with this passion that's coming through as well. I think people really love your ability to be passionate, and not just about, like, things. You're not just passionate about, like, your hobbies or anything like that. I'm sure you are, but you're passionate about people. You're passionate about the relationships in your life. And that's very, like, believe it or not, that's not as common as you think it is. And I even admire that. I love that. I have heavy Cancer placements. I am a very passionate person when it comes to relationships. I mean, my Cancer's in my Venus is in Cancer. So yeah, I get it. I get being super passionate. That being said, I think people really admire this about you. I think that's something that, especially in modern society where people are a little bit more distant these days, these people really admire that. They take comfort in it, is something that I just heard. So let's see your next oracle card. It's the Hanged Man. Yeah, it goes back again to what I'm saying. You have this amazing patience. What I'm getting from this group is that you're very good with people. You're very good with people. There's an amount of empathy, an amount of respect that you give people that people love. And I think that's where this Queen card is coming through. You're a queen of the people is something that I just heard. And people view you as royal for this because it's so easy to, nowadays at least, it's so easy to be disrespectful. It's so easy to lose sight of what's really important in life, which is the people around us, the people that we care about. And honestly, I just love this energy. I'm sorry. This is great energy. You have great energy. I'm going to pull some charms now. Okay, so this Tree of Life charm makes me feel like there's an emphasis that you are a strong foundation. So going back to what I'm saying, people really like that you are passionate about your relationships. They really feel as though their relationship with you has strong foundations. You're not just going to up and leave, is what I'm getting from this group. You're somebody who it takes a lot to push you away. And I mean that in a really good way. Obviously, I think that if somebody said like you need to chill out and like tone it down, I feel like you'd respect that because I mentioned before that you're very respectful. But I also feel like you're not just going to, when the going gets tough, you don't get going, basically. You stay through the hardships, you stay through the storm. There's this rose coming out and it makes me feel, first of all, roses are red. We have a lot of red coming out. Again, passion. But it also makes me feel like you're very romantic. So perhaps if you have a partner, that's the energy that's coming through for this. You have a like very passionate romantic relationship going on with this rose coming out. I also just thought of Beauty and the Beast, which makes me feel like you're somebody who looks past looks. You're not somebody who judges the book by the cover, is what I get from that. And then lastly, we have the steering wheel coming through, which makes me feel like you're very adaptable. You're a very adaptable person. And that's, again, this all sort of goes back with what I'm saying. You have a strong foundation, which actually weirdly makes you super adaptable because you know who you are, you know what you want, and you know what's important to you, which in this particular group, your relationships are very important to you. And I have so much respect for that as a dominant Cancer person. There's not more to be said. I just have a lot of respect for that. So that's all I'm really getting for this reading. Thank you for watching this tarot reading. I hope you found it helpful. If you wish to support my channel, please subscribe. And once again, thank you. Hello, pile number 3. This is your tarot reading for what people love about you. You chose the labradorite, I think is what it's called. Trying to get it to shine like it's supposed to, but... So this crystal, I always think of Labrador retrievers whenever I see it or hear it. And right off the bat, I think people really enjoy or admire the fact that you are loyal. Because that's something that I get from, or that's like what I think Labrador retrievers particularly symbolize for me, is that they're very loyal. But let's see what the cards have to say. I have a lot of oracle cards today, by the way. It has been pretty difficult to navigate my table, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna get through this. The more information, the merrier is what I always say when I do these readings. All right, let's get into your first oracle card, which is Saturn in Scorpio with inheritance. Your next oracle card is King. I'm just going to read the light attributes today since the prompt is what people love about you. So light attributes: enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. It's like really hard to get this particular card. All right, Black Kyanite, set strong boundaries. And then we have Courage with Time and Libra. Next we have Miracle. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of the source. Therefore, our belief that anything is possible. And then next we have Jupiter in Taurus with status. Sorry, I always have to think about which planet is which. All right, I think it's super interesting that we have status and inheritance here, as well as King. So with those three cards, I truly believe that you have a very royal energy to you. Not just that, but like you're a leader. I feel like you're a leader, and there's just there's just a lot to these three cards particularly. You're not just a leader, but there's like a big energy to you. There's like I guess you could say it's like big D energy, but it's like it's not just that. It's like you're very well-rounded. It's sort of what I'm picking up on with those three cards. You've inherited a lot of lovely qualities, lovable qualities, and it has brought you a lot of status. And one of those qualities I truly believe is being a leader. And with Courage coming out, again, that really comes out as like big D energy to me. You could be a girl and have big D energy. You could be non-binary and have big D energy. And obviously you could be a guy and have big D energy. Just want to state that. But yeah, this group, I feel like there's just like some King energy here. There's like some top tier energy in the sense that people really admire the fact that you know what you want, you know how to get it, and you like have the bees to get it. You have like I don't know how to say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. But I'm gonna say you have the balls to get it. Like, and that's where this courage is coming out. But not only those things, okay? Another thing that is coming out here is set strong boundaries. And what I think that means in this context is that you respect boundaries, which is kind of why I said this is big D energy. Like, you don't need to take what's not yours because you know what is yours. And you know, and like you respect when something isn't yours as well. And there's just something really cool about that. But at the same time, you're able to actually like take the steps to get things that you want, that are yours, that are meant to be yours. Not only that, there's another message here that you stand up for the little guy. I feel like you're the type of person that stands up for what's right. And the people in your life that love that about you view you as like an actual miracle because of that. You're somebody who actually like respects that's not everybody is able to do everything that you can do. And because of that, you use your abilities that maybe other people don't have to help those people that don't have those abilities. A very King energy, very big D energy, very like, I heard like daddy energy. This is like, this group is really strong. This like this energy that I'm talking about is like super strong. There's really not much more to say about your oracle cards here. So we're going to get into your tarot. So we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out. This is what I'm saying. You have the the balls to work for what you want. You have the, I just heard like audacity to work for what you want. That's kind of a silly way to put it, but you are somebody, like if you see something that you want and it's truly meant for you, you will put forth the effort and the work to get it. And to be honest, like when something's meant for you, the universe gives it to you. I feel like these are some master manifestors here. Like this is some real, again, I keep saying it, but big D energy. Let's see your next card. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Yes, you put in so much energy for the things that you want. And to be honest, a lot of times you get them very quickly. And I think people love that about you. You're like a go-getter. People like that. You know, people admire that, especially in the workplace, I will say. I feel like that could be where this particular energy right here is coming from. You're a go-getter. And you're not just somebody who expects things either. With the Seven of Pentacles coming out, you're somebody who works for these things. And the people around you heavily admire this because not everybody works for things. You know, some people just expect things to happen for them. You know, like that's sort of an interesting message. It's like some people are really into manifestation, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm big into manifestation too. But some people truly believe that if you just say, I want this, give it to me, that you'll get it. And that's not how it works. You set the intention and then you look for the opportunities to make it happen. And this is the group that does that. This is a group that's really good at doing that naturally. That's probably also why this miracle card is coming out. People view like how you get things, how you receive things from the universe as a miracle. However, what I will tell you is that it's not as big of a miracle as you would think. Like, don't get me wrong, the universe is helping aid you get these wonderful manifestations, but you're also putting in work with it. Like, you're working with the universe to get them. So let's pull some charms. Wow. Yeah. What did I say? I was talking about, this is like my master manifestor group. You guys are really good at manifestation. Really, really lovely energy with that. I feel as though this group is also very wise. I feel like there's like, I think that kind of goes back to that king card over there. Like, you're a good leader, and in order to be a good leader, you have to be knowledgeable. You have to have wisdom. And I feel like that's where this owl is coming out, is that you're a good leader on top of that. This group, I feel as though you do have a pretty chill energy to you with this peace sign coming out. You know, you're a go-getter, but I don't even think that, like, I feel like if I met you, like, and I didn't know that this was your reading, I feel like I wouldn't even totally pick up on how ambitious you are, because you are very chill and there's nothing wrong with it. And if anything, that's actually kind of a good thing. I just heard like dark horse, like, you know, people don't totally see just how ambitious you are. And sometimes that's a really good thing. Like, trust me on that. And with this particular charm, I feel like you've got the key, man. Like, I feel like with this group, you don't fully realize, or you do, that you are somebody who is constantly moving up. You are constantly moving up. You are constantly unlocking doors, going into new parts of your life. And it's, again, because of this ambitious energy. Maybe you do realize it, but I feel like some of you probably don't. So that's all I'm really getting for this reading today. Thank you for watching this tarot reading. I hope you found it helpful. And if you wish to support my channel, please subscribe. And once again, thank you. All right, thank you everybody for watching this video. I just want to give another quick thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to me recently, or just ever. And again, if you wish to support my channel and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. But to everyone who already has subscribed, I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. All right, I'm gonna get going. thank you one more time. Thank you.